Welcome to part 2 of Julien Pineau, athletic coach, versus Vicky Lee, success coach. Julien is a movement specialist to world-class athletes and featured guest on Barbell Shrugged. Vicky Lee is a success coach to CEOs and Dean's Fellow at Harvard University. Julien's specialty is finding the key log, the one thing that will make or break an athlete. Throughout this 8-video series, Vicky is going to find Julien's key log, the one thing holding him back from unlimited success. In the previous video, Julien describes his what. His what is the science of movement. In this video, Julien describes his who. His who is either a Spartan or a Jedi. While both are warriors, Spartans reap the rewards of glory. They have proven themselves in the spotlight and therefore have gained status and power over others. Jedis cultivate the purity and poverty of monks, living high in the Himalayan forests, reachable by only a few die-hard disciples, and ultimately seek to control only their own power. While Julien sees himself as the first Jedi, using his gift to demonstrate to people a whole new dimension of how the human body moves, watch in this video how he realizes that he is as much a slave to his power as a Spartan is. Okay, so your goal, what we just said, is to create the perfect human machine. And there's a reason why I write things down, and there's a reason why I use certain words, so that you can see them like you're seeing objects. Because if one of the objects is not right, it will piss you off or you'll get mad. Okay, so a goal is different from a mission.
Yeah, that's my how and that's my why.
Okay,
I get it.
So this is my how, and this is my why. And your why, like you said I'm a humanist at heart.
Mm-hmm. Better humankind.
Okay, so in this, my mission is to better humankind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to write that. I'm just going to write humanist at heart.
I'm fine.
Okay, so that's my how and that's my why. Now, when you look at that, there's a space in between missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
When I see the space missing?
Or just when you look at this, is this accurate? My goal is to create the perfect human machine using my prism. My prism is called the science of movement. My science of your movement.
The only thing missing for me there is honestly the spirituality of it.
Okay, and what?
Because I think I think the pain, like, you know, just Western lifestyle, like just the fact that we drive so much and everything puts people in certain levels of pain with their lower back and everything. And I think pain grinds the soul to a lesser degree, to a lesser, not quality, but you know what I mean? It grinds the soul down.
It grinds the soul down. Okay, so I'm going to change your words. To me, when I hear that, so when you talk, I know you're mm-hmm. talking and you're saying something, and I'm hearing. I usually hear a number of things. I'm either hearing what you're not saying, mm-hmm. or I'm hearing what you're saying underneath what
yes.
what you think you're saying. So I heard you say, pain grinds down the soul. But what I heard was that pain grounds the soul. It grounds it. So I'm going to draw a box, which is our nice little context.
Mm-hmm.
And our context is pain.
Yes.
And I'm going to say something very different from you. You said it grinds down the soul. And I'm going to say it grounds the soul, which is the same thing as grind. It grinds the soul down.
Or buries it.
Or what?
Or buries it.
Okay, yeah, it has a potential to bury. This is the beautiful thing about what you do. You have such extreme athletes that the normal person would be buried, but the athlete, you can bury them because you're going to try to get them to dig themselves out. So you're working with a certain group of people that you don't have to worry about destroying them because they destroy themselves for a living, right?
My top athletes. I also have normal people that are not. But it's true that the top athletes, I push them like that, yes. I put them into those extreme situations because that's what they respond to.
That's what they respond to. Okay, so now let's look at this. Let's look at what Julien Pineau does, what you do with your life. Your goal is to create the human perfect machine using your prism, the science of movement. The context for what you do is pain.
Yes, people would agree with that.
The reason why it works is it grinds and it grounds the soul down to what we call Earth. We call this Earth. We call this planet and this reality Earth. There's a lot of symbolism in Earth. The soil, planting a seed, make it grow, grinds it down to Earth. And the reason I do this is because I'm a humanist at heart, meaning I believe in humanity.
Yes.
This is my God.
Yes.
Okay, so whether or not you believe in God, we all have gods. God is your guiding principle. Your God is the human being.
Yes.
So you want to make God better?
Yes.
You want to make God better, or you want to make God... Look, God is in your heart, right? You want to help God evolve? What's going through your mind? If I poke at you, what are you thinking?
Make God better.
You want to make God better.
Yeah, I want to see whatever quality someone like Einstein, Isaac Newton had that was past human. I want to see that more.
Okay, so what I heard you say was not make God better. I heard you say make God evolve. That God is in the process of evolution, and you are helping this. God is going to evolve with or without you, Julien.
That's very true.
But what you're doing is you are getting into alignment with that evolution, and you're kind of contributing a little piece of your energy so the thing moves with a little bit more intensity or force.
Exactly.
Okay, so then Okay, so then what do you think? What's going through your emotions or your mind when you think about this?
That it's exactly what I try to do.
Okay, so this is what I'm doing with my life. So colors all mean different things, but I'll explain the colors later. This is what I'm doing with my life. I'm doing this with my life.
That's my life, right? That's what truly.
Why?
To me, that sounds like the only worthy goal is this.
What is the only worthy goal?
Like getting, this is going to happen, but if I can at least, apply my energy to it, helping in any way, that's the only goal. The only mission to me for mankind is just apply just a little bit more on that wave.
So you are merely an atom or a cellular force in the universe helping it to turn?
Yeah.
You have no individual identity, personality, desires, or ego wants?
I struggle between the two.
If you release them, will you make that wave go faster?
Okay, so imagine the first Jedi, right?
Thank you.
Okay. He had a gift that would allow him to see certain things.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, so now imagine what it's like. Where does the gift end and where do you start? As a person.
Okay.
Imagine the size, the gift allows you to connect to the universe, see certain things. It gives you all that thing that you have, right? Where does the gift end and where do you start? As a person, where does your personality start in this? Compared to, is it the gift or is it my personality? This is something I struggled when I was 18 to 19 was the simple question is, do I have a personality or am I just defined by the gift?
Okay, answer that question for me.
To this day, that is the one thing where I still sometimes struggle. I think to a degree the gift defines me.
Okay, so here's the problem I have with a lot of professional athletes and warriors that I've coached, and sometimes I call them Spartans. You've seen the movie 300, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I can stand on this?
Yep.
Yeah, here. Okay, so I'm going to call this Spartans. So the problem with a lot of professional athletes that I've coached is that they are born with a gift, and with the gift comes a responsibility. And they become their gift.
Truly.
And you fall in love with your gift. And you build temples and altars to pray to your gift, and you sacrifice yourself out of love and devotion, and your gift grows in power.
Pretty much.
As this gift is growing in power, as you disappear, the gift grows. Then, because you've given everything to your gift, all you have is an altar to the gift. You tend to live in a cave. You called it a cave. I'm calling it an altar, or the church that you built for your gift. So you don't even have your own house. You're living in the living space you built for your gift. Your question was, am I the gift?
Is there something else? Is there something else? Where does it stop? Where do I start versus where the gift stops?
Right. The problem is the gift is a gift. I'm going to give you a gift there. I'm going to call it a prism. You're holding it. It's smaller than you. And there comes a time in your life where the prism overtakes your mind and you see everything through the prism. And when does the prism become bigger than you? What age?
Deal with it, 18. That's when it got hot.
Okay. So you're age 18. The moment your gift becomes bigger than you, it is not a gift anymore. This was the gift. I don't know what you made into some crazy ass monster. It's not a gift anymore. It is your master. And now it has power over you. And it's not a gift anymore because you cannot, if it was a gift, I could multiply and then I can give this gift to that guy. And you want some of my, see, look, a gift, the purpose of a gift is to give to others. But if I have nothing to give to you and I'm just serving my master, it is no longer a gift. It has become control. These are where all the inner demons come from. These are bars like on a jail cell. And the athletes that I have coached, they have won world championship 14, 15 times. They have become very famous and wealthy. They live in this jail. And they have other warriors like minions that serve them.
Very true.
And when they retire, their demons come out and they destroy themselves. You're on the cusp now where you've built all this, but you haven't unlocked it. So it's all set up for you like nuclear bombs. I just push the button and it will all blow up.
They cannot walk away from that.
They've built such an incredible career and success because they're master.
Yes.
And there goes your goal and your science and the pain that contextualize it, and there goes your mission. Because your gift has become your master. And what happens to the first Jedi? Where is he now?
Well, that was always my thing with the movie. Isn't that what the Sith Lord is? Someone who just wants to get himself back.
He just wants to get himself back.